There. See, I like that canter stride. That's more what I like, okay? Good. Can you feel that part where your hip goes back? Now, now, now. See, this is a canter that I really quite like. Now you can come a little shorter with your rein. Good. And then just kind of like push her a little bit between your lower leg and your hand, but keep the sense you're drawing that canter stride back that little bit. There you go. Now you've got a lovely canter, huh? But can you feel that difference in the dump, da-da-dump, 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 and this is much more up with her shoulders. And conversely, actually, a nice ground covering stride. Now, a little half halt by a little closing with your knees and pulling that hip back a little more dramatically, and giving her a half halt with your rein kind of about in the timing when that mane's coming up. To say, come back, up and back here, good. Now think about making her stride actually a little shorter for a moment. So think, could I fit in, yeah, exactly. Can I fit 2 or 3 strides and make the neck a little more supple when you shorten her? Good, she's not too delicate. Yep, and that's where you want to say, hey, you can shorten a little bit. Shorten your reins slightly. Good. A little bit smaller steps now. Think canter a little bit like if you were going to canter in place, how would you do it? Touch it a little bit behind, touch it a little bit behind, touch it a little bit behind. Good, 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 good. That's super, getting her back on her hops. Now you can take her a little bit forward, but keep that feeling where you've got the shoulders up, okay? It's lovely. Good, and then ask her to collect a little bit again. Do a little bit of your knees, you kind of give her an exposure with your knee and your thigh, pull your hip back, and then half out the reins, so come back here, come back here, come back, come back. Good, touch her. And see, that's her weak point right there, okay? That's the point where she goes, ooh, this, there you go, there you go, there. That would be the struggle point, okay? And that's where you always have to be a little bit in there and tap the horse, and they'll all have a little bit of a struggle point, okay? Good, and then now a little forward canter, so say now, let's, in the same mode of riding this saddle back that little bit, keeping the neck really supple, let's ride that canter more forward. Good, so you really go, now let's cover some ground. Yep, bunch your leg a little bit, and then hip back and down forward a little bit. Good, get bigger hip motion. Good, and then a little bit rounder in the frame. Good, she's a horse who works really well when her frame is round. Good, now shorten your reins a little bit. Good, now think about her just coming back into you a little bit. So half halt her back, bring her back, touch her. Yep, touch a little bit behind, touch a little bit behind, touch a little bit. That's right, good job, good job. And just on a slightly smaller, more balanced stride. Super. Now, when you go to the TROT, just drop your knees and just kind of take the tone out of your hip and just go blah, almost like you exhale, and just kind of let her just, yeah, and then keep up, then catch up with her as soon as you feel her drop down. See, the way she's taught to go from canter to trot, just go blah. You're just going to let the tone out. So the way I keep the horse in canter is my hip says, we're cantering, cantering. And then when I want to trot, I just kind of neutralize it, and the horse hits trot. Okay? But it's very nice and trot switch direction again. Good. Remember, this direction is the direction you want to ride her that little bit straighter through the outside shoulder. This trot for me is a little bit, that little short, quick trot, so I'd go for a little bit the longer, swingier steps. There you go. Good. A little bit round and through, a little feeling in the contact. Not too much bend to the left, a little straightening gestures with your right leg and right rein. Good, and then just kind of give her a little squeeze with both calves so she trots forward to the both reins. Good, yep, exactly, through in the connection. Very good. Very good. That's nice there. Super right there. That's very good right there. Now she takes 2 reins. You feel that difference? Yeah, that's what you want. So she takes 2 reins, and that requires that she's just reasonably straight on that outside contact. Good. Okay, prepare for canter. So we typically go sitting trot, outside leg comes back, and hip and canter, and leg. Good. Now just keep that little bit of a feel with her, and think about pulling that canter back a little bit with your hip. Good, shorten your rein just a hair. Elbows a little bit down and in. Just kind of corral her in just that little bit more. Good, yeah, don't take your knee off there. Good, and a little half halt now with your thigh and your hip, and kind of rock it back a little bit. Good, yes, more like that. That's better in the balance. You feel that difference? Yeah, I like that. Good for you. See, it's good to keep her shoulders that little bit up, okay? And that's what you do in the way that you're timing your seat here, okay? Then a little counter position, so she flexes a little bit to the right for a moment. Good. Think about that. Puts her onto your left rein. Good. Don't let her grow the stride unless you tell her to grow the stride. So just keep that hip activity of yours kind of a little bit on the rusty feeling side, so it doesn't allow her to slide through the front. Good. And then when you're ready, take her forward in the canter. Just sound. Now we go bigger in the canter, but still through the neck and still up in the shoulders. Good, and that, very good. Now we collect the canter, so you're gonna kind of put your hip a little bit into a little bit of a pull it back, half hop, close your knee and thigh a little bit, touch her a little bit. Yep, so touch her just that little bit. Say, come back here. Little smaller steps now. Might shorten your range just a little bit. You could be a little bit, just a little more like forehand. Give her a little bit bigger half hop. Just close both reins. There you go, super, and then soft. Very good job. Very good job. Very good. Really bring her back nicely. Good. You get a feeling that your seat just kind of melds in with her and kind of rides the whole stride or the whole phase. Good job. And then transition back to the TROT. So again, just sort of kind of go blah a little bit. And just drop the tone out of your hip. Good posting. That's right. Good. And then slow the tempo down just ever so slightly. Good. And then swing the trot forward that little bit. Good. So a little slower post, a little longer stride. So it's not less power, it's just that power comes from a little bit of that push. There you go. Oh, excellent, Soup. That's what I want, okay? That feeling. Now she gives you a little like springboard in her back that pushes you off the saddle nicely. Good, and that little bit rounder, super. Let her neck stretch just a fraction bit more down. Good, excellent. Very good riding. Good. Perfect. And then a little smaller step, but think about keeping it just as good behind. Good, push her under. Good, good job, good. Good, come up center line-ish. And then try leg yield. Stand in front of her.
Oh, sorry.
A little straighter in the neck. Nice and over. Straightness is in the outside shoulder. Tuck her hips a little bit. That's right. So she brings her hind quarters over a little more. A little straighter through the neck. That's right. Good. And then one more leg yield coming down this way. So you have to think about this direction. You're going to keep that outside shoulder a little bit straighter. Longest leg yield. Turning. Turn. You got that straight neck. Okay, now move this way. Okay, now straighter neck. Good, touch your hips a little bit. Good, straight neck. Touch your hips a little bit. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good job. Well done. Good. Okay. And we were just starting to get into the lateral a little bit. Right here. Go ahead and stretch her forward and down. Think about the rhythm not being too quick, about it being swingy. Good. All the way stretching down. And this is going to be what some would say, not a recreational stretch, more of a demanding stretch. Okay, you're going to follow the bit forward down. Good. So, good. Do that a little bit more. A little half up on your thigh occasionally. Steady the step. Good. Really push the step. Steady and push. Good. That's what creates a stretch. Super. Let the reins go a little more even yet. Good. Keep them out. Super. You're doing a lovely job keeping connection. Good. Very good. Super. And then pick the reins back up again. Good. That was nicely done. Good. A little half off the tempo. Good. Little push. Super. Yes, exactly. So you get a feeling the difference between a slightly quick horse and a powerful horse. A powerful horse has slightly slower tempo and more drop. Good. Good. And then transition sitting in this trot. Yep. Keep following that with your hips. Keep pushing down a little bit every step. Push a little slower. Close the loop your knees a little half hop just to steady the back. Pull a little bit. Good. Steady her through your seat. Good job. And walk. Nice. Good. You ride her really well. It's nice.